Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. The AM Wake Up Show. Radio Boss Hard Body Chaotic Special Edition today. I'm going live on the gram at the same time. If you going live with us, be sure you like, share the video. YouTube, good morning, good morning, good morning. Set up.
Morning, I get up early in the morning. Good morning. I can hear my dreams calling. Ring, ring, ring. I go and get it, go and get it. Yeah. I go and get it, go and get it. I go and get it, go and get it. Yeah.
Hey, there you go. Good morning, good morning, good morning. The AM Wake Up Show, Real Relationship Goals. My brother is with me. Brother Royce F
What's
Robinson.
going on? What's going on, brother? How you doing, man?
I'm good. Wait a minute, Brother Royce. Hold up. Wait now.
Relationship goals. Need relationship advice? Yeah, man.
Do it now.
Real relationship goals with Kiati and Brother Royce F Robinson.
There you go. We had to bring you in the right way this morning, Brother Royce.
Right on, right on. What's up, Alicia Samples? How y'all doing? Kathleen, Misha Kelly. What's going on, good people? Hey, man, I never seen that. Go and get it, go and get it. I've never seen that, man.
You know, we're a highly produced show, Brother Royce. You know, we trying to.
Yeah. Good deal, Kiana Randall. What's up? What's up? How y'all doing? Good people, good people.
Hey,
Man, the folks are with us this morning, man.
You know, they tapping in and tuning in. Let us know where y'all watching from. Big shout out everybody that has been going and growing with us. We definitely appreciate y'all. If you're watching on Facebook, if you're watching on YouTube, good morning this morning. If you are watching on Instagram, and for you, you're like, man, I hear somebody talking, but I can't see him. Well, you always can join the show on Facebook or on YouTube. All you have to do is search Hard Body Kiati. Of course, Brother Royce F Robinson. If you're looking for him online, Royce F Robinson. Shout out Boston checking in this morning. H-Town checking in. How you doing? I think it's for show Mimi. How you doing this morning?
Bryan College Station, we saw you. Missouri City.
Mo City checking in this morning.
Yeah, Misha Kelly. Good deal.
And of course, on Instagram, you don't know, it's some League City checking in this morning. Okay. Already good. Uncle, what's going on? How you doing this morning?
Somebody trying to get on the promo team, man, for Good Morning for the AM Wake Up Show. Clarissa Rodriguez.
So Cece, actually, whenever I first started doing radio at Univision, she was one of my coworkers. Super cool. Day one love and support. It's always love to see your day one people kind of go and grow with you. You know what I'm saying?
Sir.
That's love. Hey, Cece.
Good deal. Man, I'm trying to find on the Facebook. I can't share on the Facebook side. What's up with that, Kiati?
Man, I ain't gonna lie, Brother Royce. The devil is busy. No, I'm playing. Man, I ended up updating my Facebook page.
Okay.
And man, it did like some weird stuff. Like even how I have to go and share the video now is different for whatever reason. So I think it's some people that have shared. Matter of fact, so let me go and look.
Gotcha.
Okay, so I see we're live. 13 shares, Brother Royce. Okay, so somebody
shared it.
Video this morning. We appreciate y'all. So let me go back and then share it on my page. That's how JQ was like, man, I seen y'all.
Yeah, yeah,
Seeing
yeah.
you on Facebook. I said, yeah, man.
I'm trying to let the people know on my side, man, that we up this morning and they can join us, man, because we trying to help some folks out there this morning. We want to make sure. Marla Jacobs. I'm not from A Leaf, where the guy was from last night. I'm from the other A Leaf. There's another A Leaf.
Oh, is
Get
it
her
Leaf?
get her A Leaf right.
Okay.
I don't know if she spells hers ALEAF, A Leaf, or is she spell it one word ALIEF. But she's from the other. Good deal. Good deal. Alicia Samples. Man, Ree Herndon, Northwest Houston, Northwest H. We got you. We got you. Man, that's what Crossover Bible Fellowship is, Ree. So if you're ever in the around the Perry Road 1960 area, Ree Herndon, come through and check Crossover Bible Fellowship out. We'd love to have you when we get back in church. We still in this COVID pandemic type mode. We're not coming back yet. We're not coming back yet.
All
Good
right.
deal.
I just shared that thing, so we good to go on this end. Brother Royce,
Man,
you know. Oh, this shirt. I got it. We got him. We got it. We got him. I got you. I got you.
okay. Somebody look trying to rock the new shirts.
So if you've been downtown by the We Love Houston sign, there is this on the wall. This is a mural. So we actually are one of the few brands that have a mural downtown on the wall. So over there by 8th Wonder Brewery, if you go over here, there's a mural. And we call it the signature tee. But what I ended up doing was a lot of people don't know our designs, Brother Royce. I really hand draw pretty much all of them before we do it. So
Oh wow.
this one out as a signature, and we just kept it. I didn't modify anything. I was like Houston. I put the cross in there. I was like, man, let me just go ahead and make some things up. And I believe, wait a minute, is it on the then it's big on the back of the shirt. So it's small on the front.
Oh,
Then it's
okay.
really, really big on the back of the shirt.
All
And
right.
we call it, the signature tee. And so we have a mural downtown. Before this COVID, we really wanted to set up a bike ride and just do a bike ride from a certain point in downtown and then ride with our families on bikes to the mural wall and then post our pictures live from the mural wall. And again, this is
Okay.
the first thing that we did with the Love the City brand. So if anybody sees it downtown, definitely I'm about to take a picture with it and be sure that you post it and all that kind of stuff. But man, COVID just really slowed it down. But the mural is up downtown. Guys, feel free to stop by us on Polk and Emancipation, right on
Cool.
Emancipation Street. So one time for everybody that is tapped in and got down there and taking pictures. We the funny things, we have hoodies, t-shirts, everything. Have not put them on the site yet. Next week, they will be on the site. They will be
Okay.
on the site, man. We got
Okay.
the things ready to go. So appreciate everybody that's been asking. Appreciate everybody that's been, where the merch at? We got you. We got the merch on the way.
We got the merch. We got the merch. That's
Brother,
all right, man.
you know what else is on the way?
What's that? What's that?
Valentine's Day is on the way.
Valentine's Day. That's the day where with that red heart and people get a lot of candies and flowers and
Right. Some little grown dude running around in a diaper shooting folks. I just want to put y'all on alert. If a grown dude in a diaper shoot an arrow at me, I'm busting. Okay.
now just because you said that, that's gonna happen. Just because you said it, you're gonna roll up on the corner of 249 and I ain't gonna tell them what 249 and what, but you're gonna roll up over there and that dude go come at you. That dude gonna come at you. Man, listen, it's Valentine's Day. Yeah, Valentine's time of year.
Right.
But I want to tell you, man, we got a broken heart over here. We got a broken heart over here, Keanu. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell y'all why I started the show late, and then we can get to it. I literally was finna get ready to let the kids get to school, and Parker out of nowhere just comes in and screams, "Let me pee by the front door." And I'm like, man, right? So I literally go and I couldn't be mad because my dog had looked at me like when my dog got up, she was looking like, yo, bro, it's first thing in the morning. I got to go. And I was like, hey, I'm gonna go. But I was like, man, let me go over here and do this real quick. Man, my dog done peed right by the door. The door done ran up under the closet and started. Man, so I didn't get mad today.
Yeah.
I said, man, you know what? That was me because my dog told me I got to go.
Yeah. That's
slow. I told her, hold up, knowing that she be having to go. And I remember our conversation yesterday, and I was like, man, you know what? My dog want to pee. I just gonna pee. It's gonna pee. Gonna pee, Libby. It's okay. I clean it up. Brother Royce dealing with a loss in the family. Man, then you put the pictures up, Brother Royce. In your pictures, you putting up all the sentimental pictures. You in Jersey with you, where River is the family dog. You got, man. I say, man. So definitely sending our love and our prayers to your family, Brother Royce.
Thank you, man. Yeah.
Pet. Oh man, that was heartbreaking.
Listen, man. When we got Mr. River back in 2009, man, I turned in. I thought I grew up in the. Y'all don't know where I grew up. Dyersdale Apartments, 902 Sterlingshire, apartment number 306, Houston, Texas. It's Mesa and Sterlingshire. Y'all, they call it the Hole now, Kiati. They call it the Hole. That's where I grew up. I know people look at me and they say, not him. Yeah. I grew up in the Hole. Absolutely. Yeah. And so, man, back there, you didn't cuddle no dogs, and you didn't give dogs names and put clothes on dogs, and buy special bags to pack them around in. And so, man, we Ree the hood. And thank you for your condolences, Ree. I saw that, and all y'all are throwing up the hands, man. Appreciate y'all. But man, that's where we grew up, and then we get River, man, and River comes in our lives, Doc, and we melt. We got to turn in our hood card because they won't allow us to pack it no more because we dressing up dogs, and that don't happen in the hood. And man, Mr. River came through, man, and softened us up. So he's been with us since 2009. But he got to the point here recently, man. Well, we had to love him enough to let him go. We got to love him enough to let him go. So I will never ever be one of those guys again, because I used to be one of them guys. Man, what y'all tripping for? That's a dog.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna ever be that guy again, man. I mean, all the little excuse me, all the little girl came out of me the other day.
No, you.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we cried like a baby around here, Doc. We cried like a baby. It was tough for. It's still tough. It's still tough for us because it's still new. But man, we gonna miss the little fella, and I don't think we're gonna do this again though. I don't think we're doing another dog. Whoo, Doc, I'm gonna get some fish. Fish come in, they on their back. You get a little net. You get a little net out with the fish. And do the Rudy Huxtable, Bill Cosby show deal where you just drop them down the toilet and it's over with. But this dog thing, bloop, bloop.
Yeah.
But after a dog being laid on your lap and tried to lick on your face, we don't play that though. After they done, cuddled up with you on the couch and run at you when you come in the door and jump all on your leg. You like, man, I can't do this no more.
Mika say, when Libby go, it ain't no more. That's what she say. It ain't.
When Libby go, it ain't no more.
I be trying to get her over it, and she just be like, no.
Ain't gonna happen. Well, I can tell you what, the river has run dry over here. We ain't doing any more dogs. Ain't gonna happen.
He said the river has run dry too soon, Brother Royce.
Too soon. Yeah, man.
Before we get to the show, you have an event coming up that I definitely want to highlight the couples. What we got going, Brother Royce?
So listen, man, appreciate the shout out. Crossover Bible Fellowship, the One Love Marriage Ministry of Crossover Bible Fellowship. And this is for all of you guys who are listening in today. We're having our marriage classes that are coming up. We're going to have 4 weeks worth of marriage classes, and all are going to be on conflict resolution. How do you resolve conflict? I get a lot of questions on a regular basis. Hey, Brother Royce, man, how do we make it through this particular argument, or how do we have these tough conversations? So we're going to have 4 weeks where we come in and we really hit that thing hard, starting on Sundays at 10:30 a.m. If you want to tune in, we hope you do. Go to One Love at Facebook page, One Love Marriage Ministry Crossover Bible Fellowship Facebook page. Go on there. There's a link. You can click the link, and then you can find us. You can go register for the class. Now I know what you're talking about. Register. That means it's money. It's absolutely free. And here's what I can tell you. Let me say that again. It's free for you to come and attend these classes with your spouse. Free is not what I charge personally for you to come to me. All right. So you getting something free as opposed to what you would get when you come to me. Now I don't normally publicize that like that, but
No.
all we
No, let them know this is free. Like if everybody want the free,
everybody want the free. That's right. That's right. That's right. So there's some people out there that have said, "Hey, Brother Royce, we can't afford whatever." And if we can't make something happen for you, then we may have to refer you to some outside resources. However, this is an opportunity for you to come and get some quality free information, and it's going to be real couples having real conversations. So this ain't going to be no made up stuff, no scripted things or anything like that. It's going to be some real couples sharing what's going on in their relationship and how tough it is to make it through difficult conversations, some failures that people have had. People haven't always won at having communication and conflict resolution. My wife and I, after 26 years, God willing, 27 this year, we haven't always dealt with conflict in a productive way. And so over the years, we've tried to get better at it. We're still, pushing through. We're much better, of course. I don't want to make it seem like have some false humility, but we're much better, of course, than what we used to be. But guys, come on out. One Love, Crossover Bible Fellowship Marriage Ministry, 10:30 a.m. Sunday morning, starting this coming Sunday. It's going to be 4 weeks, 10:30 a.m. On One Love Marriage Ministry Facebook page. Thank you, Mika. That's where we're going to be. And you do not, I repeat, you do not have to be members to come and be a part of it. All we ask you to do is to register. And we will ask you to register so we can get you information and we can make you aware of future events that are going to be taking place. And you do not have to attend with your spouse. It's all on Zoom anyway. So you don't necessarily have to show us your face to where you're there with your spouse. If your spouse can't make it, we tell people all the time, come get the information, and then go back to the team and pass the word to the team. So that's what we got going on, man. Appreciate you allowing us to plug that.
Oh no, for sure. Definitely got to be sure that we get the people the resources. 1 week. Well, I think the Lord was being funny because Valentine's Day falls on a Sunday. So the Lord says yes.
Yeah. And I'll give you a little secret. I wasn't going to say nothing until you said that, but on Valentine's Day, Sister Joe said and I, we're going to actually be teaching that particular class on Valentine's Day. Yeah.
Oh, so, what? We get the teamwork edition?
Yeah. You get the teamwork edition. She's going to be on camera. So all of y'all who don't get to see, my wife, Joe said, you'll be able to see her on that day.
We love you, Brother Royce, but I'm coming to see Sister Joe said. We don't never get to see Sister Joe said. I just want to see her. I want to see how y'all work on the string together. Y'all on the screen, Brother Royce. It's a code 10, man down type situation. So to see y'all, okay. All right, definitely be
sure. Yeah. But
we got
no, man.
Royce.
Man, listen, because we are going to be talking about conflict resolution and things like that on the classes coming up. And then we got Valentine's Day coming up, man. We're trying to help some folks get through some tough conversations. We're trying to help some folks learn how to have quality arguments, quality disagreements to where they don't feel like they got to walk out the door. Because a lot of times, man, believe it or not, people struggle in the area of just being able to get their thoughts together or be able to make a statement that's negative, but yet it's not taking offensive. You're not throwing darts at it. You're not trying to kill the other person, right? And things like that, man. So this morning, I think it'll be good that we kind of help people to do that, because what you don't want to do is go into Valentine's Day, having an argument. You don't want to go into that. You don't want to go into Valentine's Day all grumpy. Now, but let me pause that. That's for the married couples. Singles, here's a tip. If they trying to argue now, that's a strategic move. they try not to have to be obligated on Valentine's Day. That's what they're doing. I know I blew up somebody's game right there.
Are they arguing because they don't want to get that gift?
Oh, they arguing right now. They trying to pick a fight right now because they don't want to buy the gift or they don't want to buy it for you. They don't want to buy it for you. Which means they might have somebody else. Man. Yeah, I know, right here. But that's for my single. I love my singles, so I gotta be straight with them. I gotta be honest with them. And I gotta let you know. If they trying to pick fights right now, singles, it might be because they trying to figure out any, meeny, miny, mo, catch you, by the toe. If you had to let him go, any, meeny, miny, mo, and you wasn't Mo, you was one of these any minis. And so that's who they buying the gift for, Mo. And that ain't you.
They're gonna blame the rest of it on COVID-related symptoms. Hey man, right now, I ain't gonna be able to.
I can't come out because we going in the weather now. I can't go out like that. You don't want that like that.
But for 10 days, I'm quarantining. Actually, I can't even hate. That's really not a bad excuse.
You just gave somebody some game.
I know normally I ain't, I definitely want y'all to be some stand-up people out here, but this is like the 1 year where you might could be like, hey, no, man, these COVID symptoms, I don't want to be around you. I can't really, and then they really got to be like, the timing is suspect, but okay.
Okay.
Yeah. If you're sick, I don't want you to just take care of yourself. Just a lot of vitamins, a lot of, you know what I'm saying? Okay.
Yeah, man. The COVID game gonna be real for this Valentine's Day. Folks will be using that COVID game. I just got tested. They say I can't. I gotta wait. Just got my shot. Remember I told you I got my shot. Yeah.
Remember I told them symptoms that I was symptomizing. I think.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah. I got COVID-18. It's 19. Yeah, 19. I got the 18. You ain't heard of 18.
Yeah, y'all ain't had the 18 yet. The 18 is like when you have all the symptoms, but they leave a lot faster. I got that COVID-18.
Yeah, so that's for my singles. Y'all watch out for that kind of nonsense, man. But listen, when you're dealing with conflict, man, one of the first things that I've had to learn over the last couple of years, man, generally, Kiati, when there's a problem that you see in a relationship, one of the things you want to do first, man, is take a look at yourself. And that's something we don't do a lot of. Wait a minute,
Russ. Time out. You said when there is a problem, when conflict arises, the first thing we should do is look at ourselves. Brother Royce, I normally agree with you on these things, right? I don't like to give you no pushback. Mm-hmm. Listen, how I'm gonna look at myself when I'm arguing at somebody over there? I didn't argue with myself, Brother Royce. I'm arguing with a whole nother person. Why do I have to look at me first?
Mm-hmm. Well, listen, before you even get to them, you arguing up here. You are strategizing. You are looking at your playbook up here to figure out how you're gonna come at them so you can win. So the argument is already taking place up here before it ever takes place down here. I want you to that's paid for information. See, that's paid for information right there. But that's free this morning. That's free.
Now, Brother Royce, I think I'm messed up because I just be shooting from the hip, Brother Royce. I be freestyling. However it comes, is how it comes. I just know I'm not gonna curse out. Anything other than that is in for me, Brother Royce. I don't put no thought, energy. I think, and that's why I be having to clean it up sometimes. Because when it's time to go, Brother Royce, she be jabbing so quick. It be coming so fast. It don't even go here. It just goes straight from here to here. It doesn't go here to here to here. By the time she start attacking, Brother Royce, I be bobbing and weaving, and it just be you be having to respond quickly, or it's over, Brother Royce.
Yeah.
Walk off quick, Brother Russ. So I just be trying to get it out. I'm not trying to think about the thoughts and the back after effect. I just want to get it out. I'd be like, well, yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this is what not to do when you are trying to have a disagreement. Shoot from the hip. That's not what you want to do. See, that's Mika. Congratulations. This is why you win most of the argument, because this dude is not thinking from here first. All right, so it comes up here.
It be happening so fast, Brother Royce. You got to get something in before she hits you with the walkout, Brother Royce. So I'll take the L, but you're going to hear something I got to say. I just be.
And you know what? Here's what's funny. We talk about that all the time. Generally, watch this. When somebody starts using a foul language, when somebody starts running off, slamming doors, and going in the corner, and they go to the car and they take a swig, they drink or something like that, that's really a sign that they haven't mastered how to have effective communication in their relationship. They haven't mastered how to have effective communication in their relationship. And it's almost as if they're in a courtroom with their spouse or with their partner, and both of them are attorneys, but the other person is a better attorney. They know how to put their words together faster. They know how to have better sentences. They know, yeah, I get it.
I didn't want to say it, but by the time I done got cussed out already, Brother Royce, you have to just get something in, Brother Royce. My mama say, fight back. You not just gonna talk crazy to me and then it just be a silent moment. I ain't nobody, baby. Yeah, I'm a grown man, Brother Royce. So by the time I done been cussed out and you're leaving, it's gonna be a little light punch like, well, leave.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Being leave. That's all I be having, Brother Royce. It just happened so quick. And you be like, what just happened to me? Like,
yeah. You got lumped up all sides your head and you trying to figure it all out while that other person then came at you. So, but that's what really happens, man. That's what really happens. People come in, she says she don't agree. That's what really happens, man. People are better communicators sometimes in a relationship, and so they know how to put stuff together. I mean, they say stuff sharp. They say things quick, and you're like, how'd you go? And I'm on the ropes, so now I just got to come out talking about your mama, your sorry daddy, them kids that ain't mine. I'm just throwing everything.
I have philosophicals. Whenever by the time she finished cussing and she done got a good, I'll be like, that's why my cup is only half full.
Oh.
You know what it is? You've already cursed and berated me. Okay, so if that's the case, that's why your food be cold.
That's what you come with. That's what
I be trying to just what?
anything. Just you grab it for anything. And Lakeisha says that tongue is a double-edged sword.
And when it's real disrespectful, I be like, that's why orange is an ugly color.
And I know that's your favorite color.
Favorite, it's ugly. I just anything. I've already been assaulted, Brother Royce. They've already stole my wallet. The person has beat me up and stole my wallet. At least let me holler out down the street. I only had $20 in there.
Yeah. No, but that's real though, man. So generally, guys, we don't take a look at ourselves. We don't see what we've done to create the problem, and that's really a better way to approach a disagreement. Is that before you go to the person and point out all the issues that they have, you take a good look at yourself. The old cliche is, if you point a finger at me, you got 4 pointing back at you, and really you got 3. One of them is going to the side. That's the
thumb. Because this one ain't really pointing at me neither. It's 2 pointed at you.
Yeah. It's if you do it like that. I mean, if you hold it, that's 2, but generally that ain't how you point. This is a weak point right here. Don't ever point like that. This ain't. Oh, what is that? This. Oh, I guess if you fold a thumb down, but it's. Anyway, you're messing up.
I'm with you, Brother Royce.
Back on track.
I'm with you.
So you first take a look at you. That's what you want to do. You want to deal with some conflict. You want to deal with some situations, some arguments, and things like that. Man, look at you first, because generally, when we point out what an issue is in the relationship, generally we've had some buy-in to that. Generally, we've done something. We've mishandled how we talk to them or whatever the case may be. But we've had some buy-in to it. Now, here's one. Let me give you an example. Husband and wife. This is not, I don't want anybody to think I'm talking about a real couple. I'm talking about some couples that we've heard about. Some couples that we've heard about.
He talking about
So
speaker, y'all. It's cool. Go on, tell him, brother Royce. Go on, let him have that raw truth. Give it to him.
yeah. So a wife says, you know, I I'm I'm upset over the fact that my husband doesn't seem to take responsibility. He doesn't seem to take responsibility around the house, paying bills with the kids. I feel like I go to work, I come home, and then I got to work all over again. You know, he either hadn't had the kids do their homework or he hadn't fed the kids and stuff like that. And so they may have an issue with their husband not really uh, carrying their share of the load.
Right.
When you dig a little bit, you find out that this particular wife came into the relationship doing everything, all right? Because in her mind, that was a good thing to do. No, I want my husband. This is just what I do. You know, I'm good at this part, so I do this. I do this for him. Child, I don't worry about that. And in the beginning of the relationship, that's cute. That's cute. You pride yourself on that kind of stuff. But then 10 years into that, 5 years into that, that load getting heavy, and now you're mad with him because he's not carrying his part of the load. When in actuality, you may have set that thing up to make him feel like I don't have to do anything. You do everything for me. You got everything. You say you're better at things than I am. So you grab the checkbook, you pay all the bills, you know. And what you have done is you've created your own bad environment, actually. You've
Right.
actually created a bad environment for yourself. So before you point the finger at that particular spouse to say something like, you know what, you sorry, lazy, blah, 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 you got to say, wait a minute. Did I do anything to create this situation to make them feel like they didn't have to do anything? They didn't have to, any weight to carry. And
Right.
so those are the kind of things, man. That's real talk for a lot of couples. That's real talk where they gotta say, man, look at that. Misha Kelly said, man, I can relate. That's
Man.
real talk. Yeah.
But that's that relationship residue, man. A lot of people be dealing with stuff that never got washed all the way off the plate. You know what I'm saying? You watch
Sure.
this, but by the time you go back to it, and you know, just being honest, I can recall a few times. You know, the wife and I would be having conversations, and she'll say, "Well, you don't whoop whoop," and I'll be like, "Last time when you argued at me, you told me you don't care, you could do," and she'll be like, well, I didn't mean what I said. I'd be like, oh well, cool. I know whenever you're mad, some of the things you say,
Right.
people say that be the truth. So you know, you'll say certain things out of anger, and it adds to because you'll be like, well, no, I said, I'll be like, well, no, really, last time what you said was, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And it just like, dang, like, you know, a lot of time we sabotage our own help.
Yep.
A lot
Yep.
of time we sabotage our own help, especially when you're there with a teammate and you tell your teammate, "Hey, fam, I don't need you to take the last minute shot. You choke under pressure, you this and that, and then the last minute shot come up, and now instead of me even making the effort, I'm like, you say I suck anyway. You say I ain't gonna make the shot. Here, you got it. Boom. You know what
Hey,
there you go.
yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. And so we have to, man, we have to really look at or it's best practices to look at ourselves before we go into a situation. Because watch this, it takes the conversation in a whole different direction, or it allows it to start off differently. It's not starting off accusatory with me just blaming you for all the issues. You can actually start the conversation with, hey, you know what? Before we go into this, I want to apologize for XYZ.
Right.
Now my ears, what you have just done, you have tilled the soil for the conversation. All right, you've tilled the soil for the conversation. What do you mean by that? Farmers, before they plant, they have to till the ground. They got to break it up first so that it is receptive to the seed that you're about to plant.
Mm.
All right. So when I'm about to have hard, tough conversation, let me break this ground up by telling you it's me first. I'm partly responsible for this argument or for this issue that I'm about to bring to the table. Hey, I want to apologize to you for what I did. Now you're breaking up the ground so that when you go in to actually highlight what it is that they've done, your reason for coming to the table, now they can receive it a little bit more. You want to break up the ground a little bit more? You go from apologizing for what you've done to actually acknowledging the pros or the pluses or the positives that they've done. So you go for, hey man, you know what? I want to apologize for what I did to create this situation. I want to thank you. Uh-oh, ground just got broke up some more. You just apologized for something you done, and you thanking me? I thought this was a problem that you said you want to talk to me about. Yeah, but I'm coming at you differently with it. I'm coming at you differently. I'm letting you know what role I played, and I'm gonna thank you for the positive things you've done. I broke up the ground a little bit more. Now I can plant my seed because the ground is ready to receive now. The heart can really receive something now. Hey, I apologize for what I did. I want to thank you for what you did. Here's something I want to ask you to do differently. Or here's an issue that I had with what you did the other day. Now we can have some better conversation. I laid the groundwork better now. I laid the ground. When you come in there, hey, you bop, 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 or, barking at her like some dog, then it's like, man, whoa, hold on. I didn't know we was going there. Let me get my gloves. Let me get my gloves. All right, come back with that.
Yeah.
That's not good environment for you to have effective communication, for you to have good conflict resolution. What are you trying to do? You trying to just blast somebody? You trying to get some stuff off your chest? Are you trying to actually get better in your relationship? Are you trying to get better at having conflict in the relationship? What's your goal? What's your goal? If your goal is just to blow some steam off, get some stuff off your chest, forget what I just said and just go in there and lay it all out. But if
Right.
you actually try to get past this point, grow, get better, mature, and strengthen your relationship, then that's a better approach. Lay down the groundwork. That's right, Yolanda.
Would it be I don't want to call it sabotage, but after you do that a few times, do you think that you still have the same effect? Because sometimes whenever you go to bring it to somebody, Brother Royce,
Mm-hmm.
I may get through that first time. I say, hey, listen, I was wrong. This is what I did wrong. Listen, matter of fact, thank you for having this conversation with me.
Yeah.
But I'm tired of your nasty feet being, whatever the situation is, right? So let's say if I do that the first time, the second time I do it, they're gonna have their defenses up, Brother Royce, because they know he finna drop a bomb on me. You know what I'm saying? And he finna come and tell me some real life stuff that I may not want to hear. You know what I'm saying? So how does this get smoother the more you do it?
Listen, Kiati, you have been on me about exercising, and you've been talking to me about getting in the gym. You want to put the gloves on me so I could, really work out. And one thing I've noticed about working out is in the beginning you have some soreness, but the more you do it, you work the soreness out, and it becomes much easier. You can do it much better. You go in the gym, you come out feeling good, feeling better. That's the same thing. Repetition. You continue to do it. You do it over and over, because watch this, Kiati. When you have learned to approach the conversation better, they've started to learn to receive it better. So you're learning to say it better. They're learning to hear it better. Now their guards are not up. So it goes from, oh, I know. Okay, let me just get past all of this because I know the bullet is coming in a minute. It goes from that to, no, you know what? Okay, I can hear you. No. Okay. Hey, I appreciate that. And so what you actually get is from them, hey, you mind if I talk to you? Listen, I want to apologize for what I did, and I want to thank you for it. Now it's actually turning around, and what you gave them, they're now giving you, and now you're in a better place. So you go from being on alert to actually being mature and having a grown-up conversation. You're actually maturing about the situation. And if that's what your spouse has learned to do, if they've learned to package, we call it packaging. If they've learned to package their disagreement or their issue better, then you own up to your part. You mature. What they've done is they've grown. Now, if you haven't grown, that's going to be a whole nother conversation to have, because they're trying to get better at something. You need to step up your game too and get better just as well.
So if there is what we call relationship residue or some of those things, how do you fix that? Because if for a lot of us, I even saw, even when you commented, people like, yeah, oh man, ouch. Oh, bullets this morning. He hit me in the leg. God dog it, I'm hurt. That's what a lot of us do. and
Mm-hmm.
you do it so fast, and it's almost like a second nature. Just if somebody says something, you instantly get to, I don't need you no way. Hey, you know what? Sit right there in that couch. I got it. I always got to do it anyway.
Yeah.
I
Man,
think,
listen.
you know what I'm saying? I
we,
will sit in this couch. Thank you. Like, you know.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. No, listen, great question. So we believe in what we call keeping matters current. What do you mean by that? Keeping matters current. Um, there have been times when you leave something on the counter too long,
Okay.
or bad example. Let's say you have some fruit. We've had fruit that sit in the refrigerator so long it start to go bad. Okay, and when that fruit goes bad, it's no longer digestible. It's not edible, so we have to throw it out. Sometimes your issues expire; they go bad. All right, your issues expire. It goes bad. That issue that you had, or that offense that they did back in January, on January 1st, and here we are on February 3rd. More than likely, that issue has expired. It's rotten. It's got some hair on it. It's molded and things like that. Now it's a science project. So now you got to throw that out. If you try to bring that up by today, and it's something that I'm not familiar with, it's something that I don't remember, understand that that's probably going to be a different conversation, because I'm going to be upset, number one, that you just bringing it up, or that you still bringing it up, and that I thought we settled this and we moved on. So learn how to give your issues an expiration date. Learn how to give your issues an expiration date. In our family, in our marriage, we don't believe in holding anything more than 48 hours. All right. So you got 48 hours to bring your grievance to the table before you have to let it go and never bring it up again. So because more than likely, I've forgotten about it, and I've moved on. So I don't have all the data that you have. You came to the table with all this evidence because you intended to cut my head off. I didn't even know it was going to be a knife fight, and so I'm left with my pants down, so to speak. And so we believe in keeping matters current. And the way you do that is you have those conversations on a regular basis. You have those conversations where you can say, hey, I didn't like the fact of XYZ, or I ain't like the way you said something at me the other day. And okay, now that you done brought that up, and it's just what, 12, 24, 36, 48 hours ago max, I can remember what I said. Oh, you know what? First of all, let me apologize. The other part is I wasn't even talking to you. I was actually talking on the phone, or I was actually talking blah, blah, blah. Man, I'm so glad you said something about that, because I would hate for you to thought that I would have said something like that to you. I wasn't even talking to you. Wow. Thank you for bringing that up. See, we can have those kind of conversations. We can have those kind of conversations. And so now nothing is old, nothing is stale, nothing is, oh, you're gonna bring that up again. That's not how we roll it. We're not doing that.
Right.
We're having productive conversation. We're putting rules in place. All right. We got rules of engagement in our house. We got certain rules that we got to live by when we're having conflict. And that we can talk about that another time. But that's what we believe in. That's how we go at it.
No, that's live. I mean, I feel like
Yeah.
going into, this time of seeing each other for extended periods of time. If we look back at the date, I want to say this is about when the coronavirus really took off. It's almost been a year.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Since people have been locked down or doing whatever. And in a lot of different places, Houston is a little more liberal. Boys moving around doing whatever, you know what I'm saying? A lot more places are, man, you've been in these close spaces with your mate, your fiance, your husband.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It ain't just been all easy breezy,
It haven't, man. We're getting a lot of that too. We're getting people that, because they did not have good conflict resolution skills already, because they didn't have good communication skills already, the time where if they got into a little, argument, they was able to, I'm going shopping, and they would hit the door and go to the mall for a couple of hours. Those days We don't live in those days right now. Or they go into the basketball court. We don't do that right now.
Right.
Most of us don't. Or, or whatever. There's no more escape. There's no more escape. The escape options have been limited. But guess what? That's really a good thing for those who were trying to escape too often. There's a certain thing is, hey, you know what? Hold. Let me. I need to take a walk around the corner. I need to cool down because this conversation is getting a little too intense. Okay, cool. But that stuff about, I ain't going home, man. I ain't going home. I'm gonna stay out a few more hours, and you come in at 3 a.m. Nah. Now you're forced to do what I say is that's be grown, have grown-up conversation. Marriage is for grown folks. This is a grown-up conversation. All that hiding, running, staying out late, go and spend money that you really don't have to impress folks you really don't like. Those days are over. So now we got to deal with stuff. And so the environment, Kiati, and that's a good segue into my second point. So we talked about looking at yourself first.
Right.
How can we eliminate some of these arguments? How can we have good conflict resolution or good dialogue? We look at ourselves first. But the other thing is the environment that we create. What is the culture in your home when it comes to conflict? Are you slamming doors? Are you cussing each other out? Are you cussing each other out in front of the kids? Are you arguing in front of kids? What type of culture have you set for your home environment for when we having arguments? We throwing stuff at each other. We talking about each other's mamas, and we bringing up the deficiencies or the physical deficiencies in a person. You're sorry, no good, little, blah 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 blah. Come on, man. We the environment is not conducive for us to have effective dialogue and us to have good conflict resolution.
I don't even know how it ever gets to that. It always gets to that, and then like, well, it wasn't little when you was, you know what I'm saying? In that conversation, and it's just weird. It's an awkward place to be in.
Oh yeah, we go for the gut, cause you know what? That's a sensitive place. That's a sensitive area, and there's no.
That's actually a sensitive area. That's true.
That's a very sensitive area. You ever seen a boxer get hit below the belt?
Oh man.
Not just figuratively, literally. When he gets below the belt, Doc, that take him out. Hey.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Yeah,
it's just like hitting a boxer
below the belt. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. When you hit a boxer below the belt, you got to do what you call take a knee. You got to take a knee, and it ain't to pray. It ain't to pray. But yeah. So what is your environment like? What is your home life like? Because watch this, guys. You've got little ears listening. You've got little eyes looking, watching, and they're taking mental and emotional notes based off of the lessons that you are teaching them as it pertains to conflict. Right. Now, I don't want to say this lightly. I want to be very serious about this. A little kid that has seen their father verbally, emotionally, and even sometimes physically mishandle their mother has a greater tendency of growing up thinking that that's acceptable. That's acceptable. Wow. And that's acceptable characteristics. That's acceptable to do. And so now they growing up pulling on people, hitting on people, abusing people. And where did they get it from? They got it from you. They got it from you. As a matter of fact, you even bragged about it. You even told them you got to put a woman in a place. You got to tell a woman, hey, hey son, come here, son, let me talk to you. You even bragged about that foolishness of what you taught them. You bragged about it. So what type of environment are we setting up to make sure that it's conducive for effective communication? That's really what it is. It's the environment. They say marriage is what you make it. I say marriage is how you manage it. Marriage is about management, man, and managing it in the area of conflict resolution and how we gonna get through this and how we gonna deal with this. We said this a long time ago. There is a proverbial sign that hangs above our door. It's invisible, but mentally we see it in our house. Drama-free zone. That's what our house. It's a sign hanging up over the front door. Drama-free zone. You don't bring drama here. We're not gonna create drama while we in here. That's not what we do. We don't do that. And so we got to have that understanding and create the culture, create the environment so that we can have effective communication in the relationship.
Man, come on, man. When you do stuff like that, that's when we got to pull out the highly produced. Oh man, I can't see it. Oh, I think it was.
Real.
There you go. Wait a minute.
Real. Like it. Okay.
Moving a little slow on it. I had to give my brother them neon lights whenever he be doing
Talk
certain
to the producers.
Yeah, let me talk to these producers one time.
Producers in the sound booth. Can y'all get that straight? Producers in the sound booth.
There you go. Sometimes you gotta get with the producers and be sure that the production is all the way right.
Like it.
And boys had the light up.
So that environment is good. Now let me allow me to elaborate on that environment just a little bit more, Kiati. So number one, is the environment conducive for a good argument? I see you, Jesse Williams. Me and my wife keep the disagreement calm in front of the kids. I agree with that. I think that's good. But I will say this, Jesse. I heard this. I actually got this from Pastor Blake Wilson. Shout out to Pastor Blake at Crossover Bible Fellowship, talking about how because parents, we did it in my house, we didn't argue in front of our kids. We didn't even handle disagreements in front of the kids. There's the backside of that is, did you teach your kid how to have constructive, productive conflict resolution with their spouse? So we may have done too much. We may have hid them from all of the lessons we could have taught them, as opposed to, no, hey, me and your mom, I want to let you know, me and your mom, we're disagreeing about something right now. All right. I think this, she thinks this. But the way we're handling it is blah, 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 blah. You see what I'm saying? We didn't do that. We probably missed that step. And so we may have argued in the bedroom. We took a drive and things like that. So there is a level of handling disagreement in front of the kids that it can be productive, and you can show them how this should go, as opposed to hitting one another or cursing one another out. So I don't want you to think that you got to go off into a secret place and have the disagreement. No, hey, come here, let me talk to you. Me and your mom, we're disagreeing right now. You're at the dinner table. She thinks this, we think this, but we're gonna be able to handle it. I know you might feel the tension in the house right now, but we getting through it and we're gonna make it. And they're like, oh, okay, pass me the butter, and keep it moving.
Right.
Keep it moving. So that's good. So that's on the front end. But there's also what is the environment like throughout the disagreement? Let's say we in day 2 of this thing. Are we still loving one another? Are we still showing affection toward one another? Are we still letting the other person know, hey, I still love you. I still love you, and I'm here to meet all your needs. I'm not withholding affection from you. I'm not gonna not do my part. I know I would normally call you in the middle of the day. I'm not doing that right now. Okay, well, that's not keeping the environment conducive. You still got to keep the environment conducive for the relationship to thrive, even when you're having disagreements. So how you enter the disagreement is important. How you also maintain some love and peace and unity throughout the issue is equally important. And then what's important after that is what is the environment like once the conversation is over? Once we've gotten through the disagreements, what do we look like then? Are we still, mean mugging each other from across the room? A lot of times that tension is thick. It's still in the air. It's like we said we were over it last night, but we woke up this morning. Excuse me. Yeah. Can you? Never mind. I get it. We still doing those kind of things.
Yeah.
So you got to let your spouse know that, hey, no, we done with that. That was last night. Come here. Come in close. Come here. And we say do a touch. We in our house, we believe that the touch is very, very powerful. So we may hug it out, we may kiss it out, we may hold hands and pray, something like that. But we're gonna create a touch in the room so that we can get that tension out of here. It's
Man,
that touch.
On the same page, but kind of stopping there for a moment.
Yeah.
Some people don't understand how important a touch is between a husband and wife, a team. You know what I'm saying? A lot of time, and how to say it the right way.
Mm-hmm.
Because grown folks are watching the show.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes people don't understand how important that reconnection is with your other half. You know what I'm saying? It's almost and for some people they make it however they make it, but to me it's almost like charging a cell phone. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care what kind of great phone you have. You can have the latest iPhone, the newest Android. If you don't recharge your phone, it's going to die. Period. And so a lot of time you have these relationships where you don't have any physical touch. You're not interacting romantically. You're not holding hands. You're not laying in the bed with your feet on each other. There's no touch. There's no, and for you, you might not need that, but I just feel like, man, spiritually, it's like the union, the connection. Whenever you get married and you holding hands, doing the vows, you can't start your relationship like that. And then as the relationship go, nah, we don't touch. We just, you on your side, I'm on my side. It's like, man, you can't allow your phone to die like that, man. That touch is important. That riding, putting your hand on their leg, or just riding, holding their hand, or in the mall, give me your arm. Like, that kind of stuff is important in a relationship, man. You can't allow your phone to die. And a lot of people don't even look at that. To them, that's not even important. The bond is not a thing, man. But I'm telling you, like, that's important. Don't forget that part.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Listen, at the close of a marriage ceremony, a preacher says, "You may now kiss your bride." What they are doing is telling you, go it on and give that touch to seal this deal. Go it on and give that touch to start the sparks in this relationship, man. And so you got to keep those sparks going by continuing to touch one another. Man, you ever been laying in the bed? Keanu, let's talk, man. Let's put the people on pause real quick, and let's just me and you. This is just me and you talking. You and Mika ever been in had an argument, and it's kind of been going on for a couple of days, and you're laying in bed, you haven't touched or nothing, you got the sheets, the line, and then all of a sudden you feel a foot come over. You ever done that? Is it just me? Just me?
Ain't no feet over here, big fella. When it's
Oh,
argument,
well, man, golly.
I love my wife. Stay on that side, big fella.
See that? See. So guys, now you know why we so close, because I continue to try to give him some inspiration. So I've been in bed, and me and Joe said, and all of a sudden you feel that foot come over, and hit your thigh. It's like, oh, there you go. Okay, all right. I know what that's about. I know what you're doing. That foot has done healing. It's like it's like the woman in the Bible with the issue of blood. The woman with the issue of blood, y'all may not know this story, but let me just tell you, this woman had an issue of blood for 8 long years. And I think it was 8 long years. And she has this issue of blood, and Jesus is passing by, and she touches the hem of his garment, and her issue goes away. Hello, somebody. The issue went away once she got a touch. In your marriage, you can get rid of the issue with a touch. I'm gonna run around this desk real quick, and then I'm gonna come back.
Where's my ring?
12 long years. Thank you, Aisha. I don't know what I'm talking about.
I don't know whose glove this was, but I'm gonna give you that glove. Come on now, that touch, brother.
Man, oh man, oh man. It's something about the touch. After we've been dealing with this tension, after we've been dealing with this issue, after we've been dealing with this soreness, this aching in our relationship, after it's all over, there should be a touch, or a touch can make it go away. It was the touch that made it go away. Now that don't mean, hold on, before y'all go too fast, that does not mean that you don't get to deal with the issue. That ain't what that means. That means you got to still deal with the issue, but that touch is powerful once that issue is over with. That touch is amazing. It's like it's a healing, and it really is. It really is. It's a healing that goes through the body of the relationship to bring about freshness, newness, rejuvenation. That's what the touch has done. It's brought some healing to the body of the relationship. Just that touch, man. We holding each other now. We're kissing each other now. It feels. I felt you stroke the back of my neck. That right, girl. Ladies. This right here, right all up in here, up in here. Thank you, brother. Up in here, this right here. That will get a whole lot of things accomplished with the brethren. With the brethren. A touch, man. A touch. It's amazing. It's amazing.
That's powerful.
Yes, sir.
I want my credit whenever you turn that into your next staple in the relationship series. I need my. I know it's coming, but that's live.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Those hugs make it so much better once we resolved everything. I hear you, Alicia Samples. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. They do, man. They make it better, man. And you can get much further along, much faster when you do that touch, guys. Don't let the tension remain after we've tossed out the problem. All right. Once we tossed out the problem, don't let that tension remain. It's like smoke in the house. You know, it's like, man, this smoke is still lingering. It's still thick in here. Open up the windows, open up the doors, let that smoke out by touching one another.
Next time y'all get in an argument, I want you to walk in the house. I want you to look at her and just tell her, hey, man, I'm sick and tired of your attitude being like that. I'm sick and tired of this dysfunctional area, this bad environment. I'm teed off.
Yeah.
I'm tired. I'm teed off. She gonna say, I'm touch is off, baby. Touch me. Just touch me. Touch me. Touch me. Like touch me.
Hey, so you gonna set up the situation. Hey, I'm mad. If you touch me, I won't be mad no more. Just touch me. Look at you. Yeah, man. So guys, you got to deal with the conflict. Look at yourself first. All right, look at yourself first, and then make sure the environment is conducive during the issue, and then after it's over with, come with that touch, man, and that will get you a better Valentine's Day.
Come on, man. Come on, better Valentine's Day.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You can start having Valentine's Day before February 14th.
Come on.
Hello.
Man. Come on. Come on now.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Come on.
So
man.
that's I hope y'all got something out of that. I hope you all heard that. And I saw somebody earlier say, man, that 48-hour rule was good for them and they was going to apply it. Do that. Put that expiration on your problems. Put that expiration on your problems and your disagreements, and let your spouse know, look, we're not going to be talking about this for 2 and 3 months and arguing about this. Don't do that. Don't do that. If you're married and you arguing about stuff that long and now you without any type of intimacy without intimacy for 2 weeks, for 2 weeks. No. And you notice I didn't say 2 months. I tried to say 2 weeks to let you know that's too long.
That's atrocious, right?
Yeah. That 2 week no intimacy. No. We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
You know what? I wanna introduce a new concept for our couples ministry here at Real Relationship Goals. We want to start a nationwide movement. Brother Royce and I, we've went over this with our team, the executive producers of the show. It took a lot of arguing on our part for us to get this initiative pushed through. Y'all see how much paperwork we had to put in to push this initiative through, but I really want to push this forward to you guys. And this is our new initiative for it because it's called Real Relationship Goals, right? So we will come up with these monthly efforts to kind of help you guys along as we go. First Wednesday of the month, We're going to set these goals for, for our show, for our watchers. Now, everybody may not get this level of attention and energy, but we finna bless y'all right now. This is the concerted effort of our show. Y'all ready? Here we go. For the month of February, what is the goal for our show? We want to start the initiative called Respect the Effort. Okay? Respect the effort. You know the level that your mate is used to putting out. You know what you want them to put out. So whenever you see them trying, y'all, don't tear them down. Respect the effort.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of times we talk about the reward thing, like as a kid in school. It's like, hey man, if you get this, then you get this. If you do this, you get this. Respect the effort, man. Some people are putting in effort and you're not giving them nothing for putting in even the effort. Respect that effort. I'm not saying you got to stop everything you're doing and have a parade in the middle of your neighborhood, but sometimes based on what they've done, you might need to do that. You might need to post them on your little Instagram. I know it's that time when people be trying to keep all the stuff out the way, especially husbands and wives. Hey, man, I just want to highlight y'all. No, it's not Man Crush Monday. It's not Woman Crush Wednesday. It's Thursday. And Terrence done got up and cut the grass with his lazy ass. We appreciate Terrence. Terrence done came through, and I just want to, man, y'all, my yard is looking so nice. Respect the effort, man. You see people trying. You see people doing stuff, and it's nothing worse than you keep trying to show the effort and you're doing things because again, you're listening and you're trying to elevate your game, and the person who you're in the game with is not acknowledging you leveling up. That's what makes people be like, man, no, I'm not finna, why am I even doing this, man? I'm not finna do this and this, you know what I'm saying? People are doing it for some kind of reason. Either they want better physical relationship, they may want a better communication relationship, they might want whatever. At the end of the day, man, have those grown folks conversations so at the end, so you can both meet each other needs. Like don't skip that part, man. Respect the effort. You have to respect the effort. When you don't, that is almost like sabotaging the mission that you're trying to accomplish. It's self-sabotage, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Keanu, here's the thing. If you complain when I do something or don't do something,
right,
and you never compliment once I get that straight, how do I know the difference? How do I know the difference? So not acknowledging my efforts is really saying, was it a big deal in the beginning? Were you just arguing about something?
Yeah. Was it even about the effort? If you complain about the effort and what I'm doing and I put in the effort and you don't acknowledge it the same way you went off when you didn't see the effort, then what was it even about? If you're going to go off and highlight my failures, why are you not going off about my successes? Why are you not highlighting the breakthrough? Anytime it's a breakdown, you want to highlight, stop the car, get out, run around the car, do a fire drill when it's a breakdown. So why, whenever we have the breakthroughs, why is the energy and effort not the same whenever we do the breakthrough? It has to be equal. You can't drain me, and then when I do something good, you don't fill me back up. That doesn't work. That's not how successful relationships last. You've got to respect the effort, man.
Listen, here's one thing that we try to share with couples, Josette and I. Your couple, your spouse should see the same energy level. Hear what we saying. The same energy level when they do something right that you give them when they do something wrong. When your energy level is sky high when they don't do it what you've asked them to do, or when they do something wrong. You on 10 plus 10. When they do something right, well, thank you. That's what they get. Thank you. Oh, that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to do that. I'm gonna thank you for something you're supposed to do. Are you what? So listen. Now this is good stuff. Kiana just brought up something very, very significant. Man, showing that same level of appreciation, it's like on a scale. If the scales are tilted this way, like This is high disappointment. I'm so disappointed in you. I'm gonna let you know how disappointed I am in you. I'm gonna talk your ear off. I'm gonna cuss. I'm gonna act a fool. I'm making some phone calls. I'm gonna tell my girlfriends about it. I'm gonna tell my mama. And so that's how much complaint that you put on the scale. But you didn't put when it came down for a compliment. This is what you gave me. That's all the scale moved. No. The scale need to move equally back this way. You need to make just as many phone calls, just as many posts. You need to call just as many girlfriends. Tell your mom all about it. Tell your daddy how good it is now. How much of a good job they did. How complimentary you want to be to them. When that doesn't happen, it lets me know you're not fair. You're not fair. You're not fair. You don't mind blasting me when I do something good, but you all mousy and quiet when I do something right. That's not cool. That's not cool.
Here go the part they're not gonna like. We're gonna lose some viewers on this part, but I'm gonna just give it to y'all real and honest. Fellas, I'm gonna start with us. Hey man. It starts with looking at us, right? You can't be on Instagram. We at the club popping bottles. We giving y'all that good energy. We flexing. We in the gym on the Instagram. We throwing 300 pounds up. You doing a whole lot of stuff, and then go home. And when your wife and family need that energy, now you tired because you done ran through all the energy at the club. I'm just laying here on the game. Nah, baby, I hear you, but I'm gonna go jump on the game with the guys. That same energy you had out there at the club, popping them bottles and putting shots up on your Instagram story for your close friend circle and twerking and doing all that. Oh, yeah. Ladies, y'all out at hookah hour, y'all at happy hour, y'all twerking all on the counters. Y'all doing busted challenges, you doing silhouette challenges, tagging your homegirls, and you ain't did one silhouette challenge for your man at the house. And ain't nobody did no busted challenges for their man at the house, but you giving the energy. You on TikTok, you got that energy now. When you out with the girls in your little close friend circle, we taking shots and you got all that energy. But when you get home, it ain't no energy now. We gotta remember. I'm just saying, we talking about real relationship goals. You got to give me that same energy. You have to give me the same energy. You can't give more energy to people outside this house that don't matter than you give to the people inside the house. The extra steps that you do to go plan events for the girls, me and the girls, we going out to do this. We got this plan, that plan. You got to have the same energy for your man. Men, vice versa. You don't have a whole list of things to do when you go get with your partners, but then when it's time for you and baby to go out, man, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Just what now, if y'all wife is anything like mine, you will have issues when it's time to pick somewhere to eat. It's just that's the part that I have not figured out almost 20 years together. The planning what to eat part, I still haven't got that part all the way down yet. I just want to be honest with y'all. But outside of that, you know what I'm saying, man, it's about really, and then here goes the kicker. If you don't know, then you have to put the energy and effort into finding out. And ladies or men, whenever they come to ask you, you've got to respect that. Don't tell them, well, you're supposed to know what I like. Oh, well, you didn't just come up with some stuff. You supposed to, you can't do that. Babe, I have no idea what we can do. We've been doing this a long time. Do you have any input on what we can do to, spice this up? I want to take you somewhere nice. You got anywhere you want to? I don't know, whatever, you do it, you pick, all right. And so you can't be mad at them when they try to give you the energy and effort, you know what I'm saying? And whenever you do get the energy and effort, you give them nothing in return and you wonder why the situation is still not to your liking. Guys, whenever people ask y'all those type of questions, if you want the off the wall experience, give them the off the wall answer. Closed mouths don't get fed, man. Give them remember, man, respect the effort. It all comes back to respecting the effort. I don't know. So if I come to you and I ask you, hey, babe, is it something we want to do or how you feeling or this or that? You can't say, no, but just whatever you pick. And then he picks something, then your energy be off. He asked, respect the effort. Y'all will end up at Wingstop every night playing with Dylan. You ask Dylan, every question is Wingstop. Wingstop, let's go to Wingstop. Oh, we go get some crab legs from Crafty Crab. Wingstop, Mr. Wings and things like his things is simple. And so again, that's how people are. People gonna go for what they like. If they ask, man, please respect the effort, y'all. That's how that this month I need everybody that watches this to make a conscious effort to respect the effort, man. Go above and beyond respecting the effort because it's no fun being in boring relationships. It's no fun being in relationships that have no spark. It's no fun being in a relationship where you feel like you're in it by yourself, where it's a one-sided street. Like a relationship is a two-way street. It should never be a blockage on my side. It should never be, you know what I'm saying? And if it is, sometimes you will get to that block and it'll stop you because you're like, why the road closed? Hey, because on this side of the road, it's a cliff on that side. So at least stop the head of conversation. You know what? We're gonna stop and we're gonna turn around and go the other way. You know what I'm saying? Those are the communication moments that we have inside of these relationships. So, guys, please, man, respect the effort. That is the motto for this month. Respect.
I like that. Respect the effort. That's good stuff, man. Good stuff. Listen, guys, y'all got all that for free from Reverend Kiati Brown.
Don't say that. My wife gonna close it down. She don't want to.
So Kiati, y'all be having those arguments about, hey, what you want to, whatever you want. Okay, no. What do you want? Wherever you want to go.
So man, being transparent. For us, it's a challenge. For a few reasons. For two reasons. And these two reasons may be normally regular for y'all. The two reasons why for us, sometimes it's a challenge. One, we've been together almost 20 years. We're going on 20 years. And at a certain point in time, how much new stuff can you do in a pandemic-plagued world? You know what I'm saying? That's problem number one. And then the other thing is we don't eat beef or pork. And so, a lot of time for us, some of the choices of date nights and things like that. Oh man, I'm not gonna lie to you, brother Royce. Friday, I got everything situated. I said, baby, come on. It could have been Saturday. Like, baby, come on, let's go. It was Friday. Come on, let's go. She was like, where we going? I'm like, we're going to dinner. Boom. I called her, made reservations. We get there. And this is, man, Peli Peli is one of my wife's favorite spots. And I just surprised, like, let's go to Peli Peli. Man, we get to Peli Peli. This pandemic done messed up Peli Peli, brother Royce. I'm talking about the food. They don't have lamb chops on the menu anymore. It looked like we was inside of a Luby cafeteria inside that mug. Like, I'm talking about it just the experience that we were used to at the Vintage location. Because you and I talked to you like going to Vintage, and I'm like, no, we're gonna go to the Woodlands. We're gonna go to the Woodlands location. Man, that mug it was like we was in a cafeteria. I was just like, man, the food and the manager was nice enough to come and say, hey, sir, the pandemic has affected some things, and we've even tried to adjust it. Like, so it was some things we ordered, brother Royce, and in my mind, I knew like, okay, all right, it's gonna, be this amount or that amount. Ouch. And he said, we honestly, even some of our price points are lower.
Oh, wow.
I was like, yeah, but I think I wanted to be higher. So the experience
quality.
You know what I'm saying? That's me, brother. Like it just, man, different. The menu items, they used to do, they used to have the curry chicken, and the curry has the tomatoes, the onions, the pico, and then it had the corn, the mango chutney, and then they would mix it in with the curry sauce, and then they would put it on a little bit. You would just get a little bit of like fried chicken skin. They would throw a little bit on the bottom to add that crunch. So man, after I tried the first thing, I was like, nah, I said, let me get that. Let me get the right, man, they bring it out. There's no fried chicken skin on the bottom. They give you some coconuts. I said, coconuts? I don't like coconut. Player, where's the... He just, and I just like, cool. But for us, it's just like, dang. And I get that it's a different time now, but it's a deflating feeling. My wife's like, baby, no. She's like, I'm good. We good. We're here. The drinks are straight. I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, man, for us, that's the challenge. You've been together so long. So if anyone, watching has any amazing seafood, or chicken restaurants, or, place where they have both, or lamb chops. My wife likes lamb chops. We don't eat beef or pork. Comment, hit us in the DM or something like that. Yeah, getting ready to go on 20 years. We've been together almost 20 years now, so trying to get ready to make it. You know what I'm saying?
Amen. Amen. Good deal. Man, I hate to hear that because we were talking about that the other day. Pele was one of our spots that we go to for staff lunches a lot of times at crossover, man. Man, I hate to hear that, but it's pandemic, brother. You know,
yeah, pandemic. I was like, man,
it's the pandemic. It's the pandemic. Good
man,
deal, man. The
great
clock
show.
on the wall. The clock on the wall, man. You got to be taking somebody to school here in a minute, huh?
No. I need to make sure my son is up. We are man, today we got a day. I really been trying. My wife, she likes her days planned out. So we got a schedule we're gonna try to stick to today. We got some meetings. We got some things we need to have done. We have deadlines. Really appreciated the
She appreciated your efforts. Mika
the
said she appreciated your efforts.
oh, thank you, baby. I appreciated the honesty. We had a conversation and she just was like, yo, this is what I need. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all know for me, my thing is freestyling and making it up as I go. I've won for years and years like that. Y'all know I'm an award-winning freestyle artist. I've incorporated it into my real lifestyle. Listen, I'm gonna just go with the flow. I'm the glow with the flow, brother. Like for real.
Yeah.
So, that's not a bad idea. Stovall Man Fit. He said we should take some culinary classes together. That's live.
Come on with it.
I'm not mad at that idea. We haven't taken any cooking classes together. That's true. That's a great idea. But no, and she was telling me some things she needed. So, like, cool. Let's be sure we get you what you need. Guys, last piece. We're talking about respecting the effort, right?
Mm-hmm.
If the person you with tell you what they need, please understand that a need is different from a want.
Mm-hmm.
Want and a need are two different things. Somebody might say, I would love a breeze outside. That's totally different from I need my inhaler, I can't breathe. Those are two different things. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all are taking these people telling y'all I need an inhaler, I can't breathe as it's a request like I would love a breeze outside. It's a hot day outside. Okay. So again, man, y'all, please, whenever people tell you what they need, not what they want, not what they think would be nice. Man, I need some attention. I need some physical touch, man. I need some quality time. I need a bomb date night.
Mm-hmm.
I need to get away from these kids. Listen, a lot of it sounds like they joking. Man, I need to get away from these kids. They getting on my nerves right now. You like, they on my nerves too. Crazy kid. Now, listen. What they said was, I need a minute from these kids.
Yes, sir.
Man, there's a difference, y'all. Again, and when they give you what you need, respect the effort. We still gonna get back to respect the effort. That's what we own this month, man.
I like it. And man, if your spouse is telling you or your partner is telling you that they need something and you're not giving it, then what you just sent to them, you just sent them a message saying your needs don't matter, or that's not important to me. That's not a priority. And so you want to be very, very careful. Or you're saying, hey, that's not a need for me. So I'm good. It ain't about your need. They didn't say, hey, you need this. They said, I need. So make sure you give them what they need.
Again, guys, if you're looking for us on social media, Brother Royce Robinson, that's my brother in Christ, crossover Bible. So I call him Brother Royce, but again, Royce F Robinson on Facebook and on Instagram. Be sure y'all follow. He does have a marriage ministry. We got qualified people to help coach you through your situations.
Absolutely.
So definitely reach out and see what we got going on. If you do need couples coaching, married at crossoverbf.com. That is married at crossoverbf.com. One time for our sponsors this morning, I just got hit.com. Hit her, call 800. I got hit. Got a phone call with that brother here shortly, Brother Royce. He was right. And of course, siennasauce.com. We want to give it up for them. They have some amazing things going on.
Yeah. Is that the one that's in the grocery store now that I've seen plugged a few times?
They are in the grocery store, and February the 19th or February the 12th, the date slipped my mind, forgive me. They will be on Shark Tank.
Come on, man.
Tyler Simone Creighton, and I follow her online, and she just got proclamation. She got a flag that was flown over the state capitol in her honor. Tyler Simone Creighton, young CEO of Sienna Sauce, sending them some love this morning. And of course, man, I could not do it without you guys supporting repthecitybrand.com. You definitely can shop online right now. The Houston shirt that I'm wearing, I know y'all be tired of us wearing stuff and y'all can't get to it. You will be able to get to it here very, very shortly, man. So thank everybody for, just the love and the support for the brand. We appreciate you. We really honestly could not do it without you, man. We really are looking forward to, they'll be on
the 19th.
February the 19th. Thank you, Lon. So yeah, man, let's keep on working. Let's keep on going and growing and being sure that we do what we need to do.
And don't forget, guys, if you not doing anything, or if you're doing anything, you want to make sure you join us this coming Sunday. The One Love Marriage Ministry at Crossover Bible Fellowship is hosting a 4-week class on conflict resolution. So if you enjoyed today's conversation, if you feel like you got something out of it, it was fruitful for you, you got some takeaways, then you definitely want to be a part of our classes over the next 4 weeks at 10:30 on the One Love Marriage Ministry Facebook page. You can go there, you can sign up. We ask you click to register for the class. It is free. It is totally free. You do not have to be a member of Crossover Bible Fellowship, but we do want to have you guys there and just grow, man. Whenever somebody's giving out some information like this for marriages and it's free, then you don't want to miss that. If your spouse works on a Sunday, if they're not able to attend, don't worry about all of that. Just come anyway, get the information, and take it back to the team so that you guys can win. It's a team effort. All right, so join us this coming Sunday at 10:30, and then next 3 Sundays after that. And then my wife and I will be actually doing the lesson for Valentine's Day. So hopefully you guys join us for that.
I meant to let you guys know, quick reminder, this Thursday we will be at Crafty Crab 1960, right off 45 and 1960 for happy hour. So I'm DJing there from 6 to 10 o'clock. My wife and kids will be there. It's a restaurant, guys. It's a family environment. I play clean music, a whole lot of R&B, some Zydeco, some blues. Some 90s R&B is really what I like to highlight. It is Thursday. We like to call it Throwback Thursday.
Good deal.
So we'll be there, and then my wife and I today should have we had a meeting at 12:30 about the limited edition couples painting event that we're gonna do next Friday. So it's gonna be a handful of us. Again, socially distanced. The building is 1,500 square feet. Saturday we still should be hooping. I'm gonna let y'all know again tomorrow. We're gonna confirm. So we do have the paint event coming up next week for the couple. So if you guys want to come out and get your paint on for Valentine's Day, my wife and I will be hosting basically a paint party. Now I'm not gonna call it some people do paint and sips, those types things. I'm gonna have a little different kind of drinks there for y'all. I don't drink, but I understand it's Valentine and I'm trying to help it go down. You hear what I'm saying? So I'll cover. I got y'all covered. You'll be able, or if you want to bring your own beverages. What is the name? What do they call it, Brother Royce?
Painting with a twist.
Yeah, no. If you want to bring your own libations, I think that's what they call it.
Oh, BYOB.
Yeah. If you would like to bring your own beverages, I don't know why I think rich people call it libations. I don't drink, so I don't know. We at Crafty Crab tomorrow on Thursday that we will have libations, or if you would like to bring your own libations. I hope libations is really a real word that I'm saying, and I'm not making this up.
It's libations with a B.
Libations, right. We will have libations there for you guys, and if you would like to bring your own to this paint party, because sometimes you go and it be the wine, and wine might not be what help you go down. So again, you'll be able to bring your own, and we'll provide some some high quality H2O with some brown color to it. We got you. You definitely could bring your own. So again, we'll have that information. And for me, I'm like, man, you know what? We get, and I've never been to a paint, none of that, y'all. Y'all know I've been working the past 15 years. I don't do things at night. But if you guys, would like to come out to my first time painting so y'all can laugh at my terrible picture, that's fine. You can come out. That'll be next Friday. But Thursday, I see people asking where we're gonna be on Thursday. We had Crafty Crab off 1960, and 45. It's absolutely free. I always encourage artists to pull up. Artists, if you have clean music, bring it. And you know, build your network, build your brand. Brother Royce, I'm waiting on your new single. I got it.
I'm coming with mine. Yeah. All right. Okay.
It's actually not that far. It's in the middle of where we stay, Brother Royce, so we can meet up there. That I don't know. Do you even eat seafood, brother? That might not be your, you know.
Yeah, I don't eat a lot of beef.
Okay.
Eat a lot of beef. Me and the wife, we're gonna do some turkey, some seafood, some chicken. You know, we do pork. You know, the pig ain't got a problem with the pig. But but yeah.
Yeah, I knew there had to be something wrong with this brother, this man. I knew it was one thing we just found. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna hold the swine against you.
Right on. Somebody asked a question earlier. I wanted to say it was Kiana Randall. I think that's who it was. Hey, what do you do if your spouse don't want to come to counseling? Man, that's a tough one because it's hard to really help if you're only doing one person. But sometimes it's just a conversation between me and the spouse that makes them feel a little bit more comfortable about coming to us. So if you want that, hit me up at married@crossoverbf.com, married@crossoverbf.com. And then we can dialogue a little bit more about it, and hopefully we can get them in the room. Yeah,
man. I always say this, and I don't often offer this, right? But a lot of times, if it be husbands, guys, and let's say they don't, and again, I don't often offer this because a lot of time it don't have nothing to do with us personally. But if y'all watch this show, and your husband watched the show or your boyfriend watched the show and they tell you that they don't want to go to counseling, let's set up a FaceTime. Let's set up a phone call, a conversation. Because for me, man, here's the deal. Just being real and raw and honest with y'all, right? It's two reasons a lot of time why brothers don't want to go to counseling, right? One, because they've done things in a relationship that they're ashamed, they don't want to talk about or repeat to another person. You know what I'm saying? That's one reason why. And what they gotta understand is that the people that y'all are sitting down to talk to are not trying to put your business in the street.
Yeah.
And they don't really, what you think is a huge deal, they've heard that and worse. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. Some of the things that you guys think you're dealing with in your relationship that is just unique to your relationship. Newsflash, y'all ain't special.
y'all ain't making history.
Y'all ain't special. You know. Two, a lot of time for men, it hasn't been made a part of our culture to go seek help for things. And you look at that even when going to the doctor to go check up and go get checkups, and you know, the for men, for whatever reason, man, they do not like to go. You know, we don't like to go to doctor's appointments and a lot of that stuff. And so it's like, hey, brothers, you know, the same way you would go to a doctor if your physical health is off, if your relationship health is off, that still could be life ending for a lot of us. You know, it's different. You lose the love of your life. It ain't no easy bounce back from that, for real.
Amen.
So I say that to say, hey, at that point, man, your mental health is important. The health of your relationship is important. A lot of time, issues inside your relationship lead to problems in your mental health.
Yes, sir.
Have y'all ever thought about these brothers and sisters that we see on the street that are homeless? Y'all know some of these people used to be doctors and lawyers, man. Something traumatic happened in their life and their relationship. I gave a homeless dude some bread one time. And at this point, I had this great idea that I was gonna come out, and I'm gonna share this idea with y'all. If one of y'all do it or whatever, y'all owe me a percentage. I'm just letting y'all know right now. Here you go. I said, man, I'm gonna go around and do a show and interview homeless people and find out how they got on the streets, right? We gonna call it homeless something or another, right? So I said, man, I seen the brother. I said, man, I'm gonna give you $20, brother. I said, but I need you to tell me how you got here, because I'm trying to see if my show idea work. You know what I'm saying? Brother said, man, I came home and caught my wife in the bed with my brother, and I just lost it. I couldn't take it. And I said, well, what was your occupation in life? He said, I was a successful doctor. I had my license. I had my own practice and everything. And just came home and saw my wife in bed with my brother. And I couldn't wrap my mind around, boom. Drove the man crazy, y'all. Drugs, drinking,
Wow.
stopped going to the house. The man was a successful doctor. And the fact that he caught his, I'm like, man, that's crazy to me. Everybody that end up on the street homeless, y'all, they didn't start off like that. It was one traumatic experience. It was something that just broke them mentally, and that's why they be out there talking to themselves. And so, and I'm not saying that's every case, but there are real life stuff, real life situations that these folks going through, man. So again, go get help. Go talk to somebody, man. It's nothing unmanly about talking to another brother about your situation, especially if it's a godly brother. Listen to what I'm telling y'all, man. I'm not mad at nobody's regular, real counseling. I understand that, man, morally they're held to a code not to share your information based through some laws and stuff like that. But, man, God's law, man, that's a powerful thing, brother. So if you want to go sit down and talk to somebody, it's cool, man. It's cool. I do it. I did it. This is not some brother I met on Craigslist. This is my real life marriage coach. This is the brother that before I got married to my wife and after, when I was going through real life situations and we were having real life issues and drama and problem, this is the brother I called. He and his wife are who we entrusted our relationship to. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say, if your husband don't want to go or your boyfriend don't want to go, say, hey, you cool talking with Kiati? I want to go to counseling. You don't want to go. Will you holler at Kiati? If he said yes, send me his number. I call him. Now, if I get on the phone, he start talking about his mixtape, I'm out.
That's good stuff, man. That's good stuff.
But yeah, no, we're serious about helping relationships. That's important. I understand that a part of my legacy, I feel like, is what do my wife and I do that helps continue to inspire love and keep successful relationships moving forward. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're about. We're about making sure the family unit wins. We're about making sure that these relationships win and move forward. That's what my wife and I are truly about. You know what I'm saying? So again, brothers, I know y'all might not feel comfortable. It seems weird. It seems awkward. Hey, brother, when you first start working out, it feels weird and awkward because you're not used to doing it. It's not something that normally you would get up and go do. Nobody just wake up and go run 10 miles and be like, oh man, that was amazing. Nah, brother, you're going to get up and hit the block one time and be like, oh, my legs is itching. The muscles is burning. Where's my leg? Oh, yeah. The first time you do it. The first time you do it, it doesn't start off easy. The first time you do it, it's hard. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
It's not easy. But again, you got to be comfortable getting your muscle fibers, and you got to be comfortable getting out there, man. So let's be sure that we, have those conversations, because guys, girls, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if we can't talk about love, if we can't talk about how to fix our households, how to be positive examples for our kids, our children, if we can't do that, then what are we doing? A lot of time, whenever these brothers say they don't want to go to counseling, ladies say, hey, how important is our family? How important are these kids to you? Do you want them to see us go through the breakup? I don't want to be a statistic. I don't want to be one of these couples that don't make it, and then now we both looking crazy when we could have went and got some of the help that we needed. But you want to be tough. You don't want to talk. You don't want to cool. How important is this family? For me, this family is everything. And if that means we have to go sit down and talk to somebody about some of these issues, or something that you went through as a child that you never got over, somebody touched you and you never was able to tell anybody, and that's really the reason why you don't like to be physical, and like there are real life reasons why people are going through problems, man. And some people will keep this stuff, they'll take it to the grave, man, and live life miserable instead of going having a real conversation, getting real answers, finding out you're not the only person that's dealing with this. You're not the only person that's going through this. And since you came and actually asked for the help, this is how some of the other people got over it. So if you need some tips and tricks on how to get over it and how to deal with it, we've dealt with that before, man. So, man, for whatever reason, you brothers don't feel comfortable going to talk, or if maybe you want to talk, but your wife don't want to go talk. Guys, Newsflash: cheating is not new. People stepping out on their relationship is not new. People not wanting to have sex inside of a relationship is not new. As bad as this sound, spousal abuse is not new.
No.
We everybody saw Ike make anime eat the cake. That's not new. This is not something that just popped up. The issues that you're dealing with are not new issues. And hey, it's 2021. We know it's issues like, oh, so you found your husband sexting another dude, not new. Oh, you found your homegirl, your girlfriend, you thought it was a homegirl. Your wife, you thought that was a friend, but really she was doing some stuff with the girl on the side. Guess what? 2021, not new. There are real life issues that people deal with, and you think it's unique to you and your situation. It's not. It's not. So, man, y'all have them conversations, man. This is nothing going on right now that's never went on before, man. And unless you talk to people and go get over it, people having threesomes and foursomes and inviting people, oh yeah, and then it turns into a problem down. Not new.
Not new.
Not new. So again, guys, don't feel like, man, I don't know if I could talk. I don't know if I could tell these folks what I'm going. It's other people that's going through real life stuff too, y'all. I understand your life seems live and it seemed like a lot going on. Went through. Oh man, shout out my girl. Hold up, boom.
Aspen Counseling and Wellness. I hear you. I hear you.
And she's a certified therapist as well.
Oh, good deal. Good deal.
So we
good deal.
definitely got to set up.
I might need to put her in my Rolodex. They don't even.
You know, definitely. I'm gonna invite her on one time because especially it's Black History Month, and the trauma that we've dealt with as African Americans in this country is a lot. And so again, some of us need to go sit down. A lot of us are traumatized and don't even know it. If a cop pulls you over and you instantly get to thinking, man, they're gonna kill me, that's PTSD. That's post-traumatic stress disorder. That you're not weird for feeling like that based on the stuff that, you know what I'm saying? Based on the stuff that's going on, you might have valid reasons for feeling like that. You know what I'm saying? So again, her and I have talked offline. We definitely got to figure out something to get her on because, you know, we want to be sure that as a people, we get the resources that we need dealing with some of the trauma that we deal with in this country. So one time for all of my trained professionals that are out here offering people counseling, we appreciate y'all. For real, for real. We definitely appreciate y'all. We know y'all, we praying for y'all sanity because, boy, I know y'all be dealing with some stuff. You got to go and listen to people's, you know what I'm saying, issues all day, and then go home and mentally be like, oh, I need a drink.
Yeah, man. Yeah. And I tell you what it does for us, man. And I'll say this and then we'll get out of here. It really helps us appreciate one another. You know, after 26 years, man, we can slip up and maybe get boring or whatever. But after we get out of some of these sessions, we're like, hey, I love you. I love you. I really love you. It'll make you do that, man. It'll make you appreciate what you got a whole lot better. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's almost like we've been in the counseling session when we are counseling others.
For real.
Yeah.
So, hey, guys, again, appreciate everybody for tuning in and for watching. There's nothing but love. These real thoughts and energy and emotion that we share every Wednesday are all coming from, man, a place of we want to see you win in your relationship. So, again, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. Let me check this. I see that you jumped in that text.
I did not. I saw the text, but I didn't jump in it just yet. I was gonna give some shout outs to those who took time out of your day to tune in with us. I know Kiati's already. Thank you guys, but I just want to shout you out: Tanya Charlotte, Aisha Wilson, Tiffany Laws, Jesse Williams, Misha Kelly, Consuelo Johnson, Letta Jones Thompson, Alicia Sampson. Thank you guys so much for tuning in with us. Marla Jacobs, Mr. Bias, all of you guys. Thank y'all so much. Tell somebody about us. Come support this brother, one of the hardest working brothers in radio right now in 2021 in this pandemic. The brother is grinding, got his wife on the side of him also in a apparel. So support our brother Kiati, give him some love, tell other folks about him. And always, don't ever click on the show without sharing the show.
Yeah,
click and share.
Here you
Click
go.
and share.
Definitely gonna end the show the right way today. Here you go.
Starting off your day the right way.
Let's get into it.
Here's your morning motivation on the AM Wake Up Show.
All right, morning motivation to end your show. Here you go. I don't know who needed this morning. I put a post up on Instagram. Be sure you go to my Instagram and leave a comment this morning. I said, I'm not trying to impress anyone or anything with an expiration date. Let that sink in. Now, for real, the amount of time, energy, and effort I see people waste trying to impress people who could care less is mind-blowing to me. So, guys, I'm not trying to impress anyone or anything that has an expiration date. If you're not going to be around 20 years from now, if you're not going to be a real lifelong friend of mine, if you're not a family member that I have to end, I'm not trying to impress you. Impress you for what? You know how many people go out here and really spend countless time, energy, effort, money, getting something materialistic that doesn't mean anything, depreciates in value after you go and buy it, man. So again, for me, I'm not investing. I'm not doing none of that, man. I'm not trying to impress nobody that's not going to be around long term. So I hope somebody use that this morning, man. Morning motivation for you this morning before we get out of here.
Good deal.
All right,
appreciate you, brother.
Man, I appreciate you. Thank you, Brother Royce.
All right, man.
We'll see you guys tomorrow morning.